Hello guys, welcome to another video. So in this one I just want to present to you a complete Desert Safari booking system. This will be a web application and it's built with React Node.js on the back end. We are using ExpressJS to connect to the back end. It is a bit complex, that's why I have decided to come up with a voiceover to introduce you the project and explain what's actually happening with this one. I have created a lot of projects without my voice, put on music and just upload it to you guys. You have been requesting for these kind of videos where I have my voice on to explain my code, to explain the process, each line of code I understand, and I know how hard, sometimes complex and complicated React can be. But in this one we'll specifically go over what's about this project, everything that is in the components, we'll go through the functionalities of this application so you get a better understanding of what is it all about. This is a complete and responsive project. I'll just take you through very quick. If we scroll down, have the entire look about the project really quick. We do have the safaris. You can see these are all the items, the available safaris can be reserved from the front end, and we shall see how we can get these bookings in the back end with the administrator login. So we have very few sections on the front end. As you can see, we do have, let's scroll back to the top, we do have a home page, like our hero section. From the navbar, that's self-explanatory. We do have how to get started, like a quick guide. We do have our safaris. So these are the safaris. These are derived from the database. If I click on one of these, for example, quite one table called users, and with this table you can find the roles. So we have the admin and the guide. So these are the two people that are currently accessing the administrator dashboard. So we do have the admin who have access to everything, who also has access to the guides. He can do CRUD operations on the guide account, and we do have the guide who has limited access. I think this really explains it well, or you can understand if I said that. So moving forward, sorry about that. Yeah, I need to have that so you can see the links as well. So moving forward, we can delete this booking. For example, if I click on this one, because I logged in as an admin, if I click on delete booking, you see that we have it deleted. We don't have any booking at the moment, but we will create one in a few minutes, like I said. So we see how it comes in here and how it can be managed. So clicking on tools, we have everything here. So these are the tools. Images take a little bit long to load, but yeah, there we go. So we can create a new tool. We can delete the existing ones. We can view details of this one. For example, if I click on this one, we do have the details about everything. You can edit it as well. We do have an edit Safari page. As you can see, this is a form that you can literally edit the same Safari with the same ID name. Okay, I hope this makes sense to all of you guys. So if I wanted to create a new Safari, for example, do this really quick, I'll just click on this and let's name it Test Safari. Safari. Let me give it the price as 1,000. And again, guys, these details, everything here can be changed. You can change the price, you can change the currency, you can change anything really. If you get this project, if you download it, I will actually leave the link in the description below. So just go down there and download it. You can do all the manipulations as much as you want. So I will choose an image here. Let me use this one. It will be quite significant, and the duration will be maybe 2 hours. You can put whatever you want. Children category, you can say like 4 to 5 or maybe 11 years. About that, we also have to set the children price. If at all we have set children range, like category, let's say that it will be 100. Maximum guess we accept in this, it's on up to you. You can use 2. And the description, let me just write Safari description. Test Safari description. This is enough. I brief and just click add, right? So if you add this Safari, you just bring it to the tours, all the tours. This is the tours page, and we do have it down here. Okay, it's now clear. So if we log out from this application, like we shall do, we'll be able to find this displayed in the front end. We can view details about this as well, just like any other. Same, this is a description, the Safari description. We have 2 hours, a minimum number of guests 2. We have age bracket of 4 to 11, and the price is also set. So if I log out, for example, let's do this really quick, and I go to our front page. If I scroll down, you should be able to find it. So we do have it. We have the price as set before, and we do have our details as well displayed on the details page for this particular item. So it can be reserved for example, if I fill in my details in here, let's say IsraTech, name, country, guest contact, say 0748, anything, email, IsraTech, Number of people, we are coming, let's say 4. Children, we coming, let's say 2, maybe 3, anything. And we can set date from today. Let's assume it will be 20th, and then message, you can put anything, right? And then we shall book the Safari, right? Click on the booking button, page is gonna refresh, and it's really now done, because it's successful. If it was not, you get errors. So if I scroll down again, log in back as an administrator, just try to see. So if I click administrator, I'm gonna log in. main.com. Okay, so we do have another booking here. You can see it from the upcoming bookings. That's just a summary, but we can see that in the bookings tab. So we do have this one. The guest name is IsraTech. We have our email. We captured the number of people. We captured the type of the Safari. So if I click on this action, which basically means the details about this booking, you can see everything about this booking. So we do have the number, we have contact, the email, we do have the what time and what exactly date they will be coming in, number of people, and we also do have the children that will be coming around. We do have the messages as well that was been submitted by the guest. We do have requirements, anything really that the guest wants to have included on this booking, so it will be captured down here. So yeah, that is it basically. So back to moving forward to another tab, we do have guides. So we can create guides in here. We can create, delete, we can also update, we can do anything. Guides also have access to the application, but they do have limited access to everything. For example, guides won't be able to see the bookings, they won't be able to see the tours and edit and do anything. They won't be able to see other guides just like we can see. Remember, we have logged in as administrator in this session, so this is why we're able to see these guides. This is why we're able to see this add guide. Read this button. So that is it basically. To the next, there will be the settings tab, settings page. We also do have functionality where the currently logged in administrator can change his details, the name, password, email, and everything. And I think I needed to have maybe put here change settings, should not be add guide. Let me do that really quick. So this will be in the settings section. Let's jump into our code, and it should be in the dashboard page. Scroll down to the settings. If you scroll down to the bottom, we're looking for it should not be add guide, it should be update my settings. Update settings. So update details. All this makes sense. So if you go back, we do have update details. Yeah, this is the correct text, correct word to use on this button. So yeah, that is it. So we can log out. The guest logs in from the menu and the administrator logs in from the footer. We do have a link to their specific login page. So I want to take you to the code base and explain it very fast so you can understand, if you download it, what you have to expect. So we have two folders. For example, this is the main folder, the root, it's called Desert Safari. So we do have client and we do have the server. If, for example, you are using, or you have used the man stack, or you have used NodeJS, you know what this means. From the server, starting with this is where we have everything. We have the routes, we have the calling databases. We do have all these things, inserting. We are doing the put, we are doing the update, we are doing the delete, we are doing the post. All these are happening in the main.js file. So we do have it here, and if I open it here, you will see we do have a lot. We have our Express code in here. We have our MySQL, because we are using the MySQL database, remember, down here. and we do have cores, which is just basically like a library that will give us permission to get in touch with the backend, with the database, sorry, with the server. We do have the app created from the Express and everything. So we do have the routes. You can see the post, everything that is connected to the server, and yeah, everything really working perfectly from the main.js file. And we do have our clients page, our clients folder. So from the clients folder, you get the front end and the dashboard. So here's the front end where you find everything. We find sections. You have the about, you have the components with what is in the components. We have the front end, and we do have the back end, sorry, the footer, and we do have the header. This is in the components. So this is how they are linked into every page in the front end, right? So we do have the details. We have home page. We do have actually the home page includes the discounts, which includes the guides, the home, and the review section plus the tours. So they are all incorporated into this one main folder. So we have the login and the sign up page as well. These are specific for the guests, and all are being routed in the main app. Like you can see, we created a new route, created a browser route, and have everything. The home page, all these routes are being routed in the app.js file, as you will find them in the project folder once downloaded. All right. So that is basically, the project is very responsive. If you want to check it out, I would try to show to you how it actually works on the small devices. So this is basically, so if you click on this navbar, we have the same that we had on the bigger screens. I can click on home and it takes us back home, and we can see what's all happening in the front end on the small devices. So this is it. All these images, all these sites can be changed. You can manipulate them. You can put anything that you want from the code base, or even from the database. You can change everything really. So these details are just dummy data. That's what I can say, and it's up to you. It's within your control once you download the project to manipulate and do anything. So if I click, for example, on these details, it will show us the details form also. It's very responsive. It's the details page, sorry. So yeah, for a responsive project, and I'll put the link down in the description. You can go down and download it. And by the way, guys, I'm planning to start recording videos with my voiceover to explain all this type of projects, because I believe it's being requested a lot, and I also believe that it gets more understanding to all of you guys, or whoever finds value in these videos about React, about Manstack, about anything, all the projects I'm working on at the moment. So this is what I'm considering very soon. It's being requested from you guys a lot, and I will start creating my voiceover on these videos before I upload them back to you guys. Otherwise, thank you so much for the support, and hope to see you in a next video. Find this video below. Let me know if you have issues with the project. I feel I should also record how to install this project for you guys. Let's do that really quick. I never wanted to make this video too long, but just to show you how you can run this project once you download it. Let me go back here. Okay, so let's assume you don't have this folder. I'm just going to delete it because this is currently what I just dropped in my Visual Studio Code. So we do have this one. This is what you will download. Okay, so you will download this project, this zip file. It will have a password. The password will be also named and mentioned in the download message. So you extract it. So when you extract it, you will get this folder. Okay, you get this folder from this main zip file. So if you open your Visual Studio Code, I'm just going to create a new window, and let me close this one that we have been working on. So what you do, drag this folder that you extract from the zip file and drop it into the Visual Studio Code. So when you drop it in, you have this kind of structure. You have a client, you have a server, and perhaps you have a package package log.json file as well within there. So if you open it for the first time, it will be like this in the terminal. It will be maybe on the desktop or any folder, the road, anywhere that it will be. So first thing you need to do, you just need to install npm. Let's assume you don't have that, so let's just type npm install. So before you do that, we need to specify which folder we need to install Node Package Manager. So I will say cd client. In this case, we need to install it in the client folder, you can see, and then press enter. So we are now inside the client folder. So inside the client folder, it's where we're going to install our Node Package Manager. So I'm just going to type npm install. Right? So press enter. It will install your Node Package Manager. If it's there, it's okay. It can override it, will update it. It's okay if it's still there, but I highly advise you to do that. Right? So we have it free installed, and the next thing I'm going to do is to now run it really quick. Npm run the. Remember, I'm using Vite, but you can use any other command to make sure that your application is running. In my case, I'm using Vite. This is a Vite project, so I use npm run dev. Enter. Right, it's running. So we have a link that we can open this project through. Right. Before I do open this project, make sure you have XAMPP installed. If you don't have it, because this project has been built with XAMPP, just with phpMyAdmin on the back end to have a clear view of the database structure and all stuff like that. So you must have XAMPP installed. I'm currently using version 3.3, so you have to have this installed and running, both Apache and both MySQL. So when you click on the admin, it will open your phpMyAdmin where you see the database and all that stuff. All right, so the next thing we have to do in the terminal, we want to create a new terminal and make sure we also have our server has npm installed and also have it running. Okay, so I will do an npm install as well into the server. Sorry guys, I should not have done this. I need to make sure I'm in the server folder. So I will say cd. I hope you can see this. Let me clear it. So click clear. So I will say cd server. So we are in the server folder. You can see now down here, and then I'm gonna type npm install. Right, so we have npm installing as well, and we're also going to have it running. I'm using nodemon. You know what nodemon means? It just helps you to restart the server every time you make any change in the main.js file. So with this nodemon, it's just an extension. It's already installed. So this nodemon, I can only type npm start. Right, so npm start, you can start your server anytime you make changes. Your server will be restarting. So you can see we have a message server is running. Right, so this means that our project is fully running. We do have a link when we do have our server running, and we do have our XAMPP as well, MySQL also running. Right, you can see down here it's running. So those are the 3 things that you need to have running to have this project on your PC. So let me click on this link. We should be able to open it for us. And there you go, guys. We have it running, we have it opening, working perfectly. You can see all the bookings are working perfectly. You can see we are able to log in. If I scroll down here and log in as administrator, gmail.com. So we can log in here. I wanted to show you how we can delete the booking, for example. it was just an example. So if I come back to this booking, not the booking stores actually, I come down here, click delete button. We don't want this one to look ugly anyway. I click this, so it's deleted. We don't have that anymore, right? So that is it, guys. So when you download that, you will find also, let me show you. You'll find that we do have, let's see. So in this folder, we have a database. Don't forget to import it. So in the client, in the server folder, we have our database file. This file is why you will import in the MySQL database. If you don't know how to import this, I will put a guide, a real quick guide in the description on how to import this into your MySQL database when you have it running. For the first time you don't have this, I will show you really quick. So if you click on the admin, it will take you to this page. So in the local host, you have this database. So this is why you import. Just create a new one, same name, exactly same name, and then click on the import. Navigate to the folder where we have a database file, and then import that specific folder. So when you create a new one, click on the import. After creating the new one, it should be the same name as the database. So it should be the same name. This same name. So when you're creating a new database, make sure you're creating it is the same name, and then click on the import after creating, and then click go. You should be able to import your database successfully and everything running perfectly. Let me still know if you have issues in the comment section. I will really come in and assist you as much as possible. So that is it basically, guys. Hope to meet you in another video. Yeah, thank you.